Today, I want to talk to you all about why I think the Bell Bullitt is an amazing choice for a first helmet for the new rider for that retro kind of look. What's up, guys? My name is Mel, and I have been an apparel and gear expert here in New York City in the motorcycle industry since 2017. I've worked for two major brands. I'm currently working for one of them too, but you can guess what brands they could be, I think. So here it is, the Bullitt by Bell. It is a amazing retro style helmet with modern technology and modern design. And for this one, I don't know, did I mention the name of this one? So this one is the carbon matte black. What I really loved about this is the fact that, that black with brown interior looks pretty sexy. So what are the main features with this helmet besides it being a cool looking helmet? Well, it's going to be ECE and DOT approved. The Bell Bullitt, as you can see here, is a full face helmet with ventilation, these 1, 2, 3, 4 air holes, and a little mouth intake right there, and your exhaust port, and it's carbon fiber, and a cool brown leather interior. Check that out. Wow. I chose it simply because I love the retro look. My very first bike is, or was, Ducati Scrambler Cafe Racer. And so because I had that look in mind, and because I wanted to go that direction and have that kind of lifestyle, I wanted to go with a retro helmet. What I noticed when looking at helmets, especially in the beginning of my riding career or riding time, there are a lot of great helmets out there like Shoeies and AGVs. Fantastic helmets, but they tend to be a little bit more aggressive looking, very, like kind of pointed. So I wanted to go with a round style. It definitely seemed to fit the look. So I just realized that it's a little bit out of frame. You see a little painting of my French Bulldog there. So let me move this over. All right. Now I chose it not only because of the looks, but I also knew as a new rider back then, I wanted to have a full face helmet. Yes, an open face helmet like the Bell Custom 500 or the Biltwell Bonanza are cool open face helmets. They definitely have that retro look. But I think it's really important that as a new rider, you should get a full face helmet so you have that chin guard. So when I first saw the helmet, I thought, man, that's fantastic. I love the look. I love the fact that it's a full face helmet. But one of the coolest things, being an owner for how many years now with my Bell Bullitt, actually like 3 of them, is that when I first put it on, I did notice, let me check this out. It has a huge wide field of vision. Now, it's almost like you're wearing an open face helmet, but you have the chin guard protection. So with a wide field of vision like this, what it basically does, and you'll discover this as you start riding, is that generally, like I own an Arai helmet too, and it's a fantastic helmet. I love that helmet. Tends to be a little bit closer, but because you have this wide field of vision, it doesn't feel, you don't actually even see the chin guard. So that means your head checks are going to be quicker. You don't need to bend your head down to look down towards the road. And it's just a better field of vision, honestly. In addition, what I also say, you know, sometimes you want people to be able to see who the cool person is riding around on that cool retro helmet. Wide view of people seeing your, your moneymaker. So what are some of the pros and cons that I like about this helmet? The pros, obviously, if you want that retro look, you got it. You also have the air intake, as you saw here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the mouth air intake, and of course, the exhaust. You have your choice of customization, as I did with mine. And most importantly, you have that wide field of vision. What are some of the cons? Well, didn't mention this earlier, but it is a round oval head shape. Now for me, I mean, yes, I'm bald, so it may seem like I'm round oval, but I'm actually more of an intermediate oval. So when I do put on this helmet, I do feel a little bit of little weirdness in my head. I wish it had a more articulated visor. Here in the summertime or whenever it's hot and humid, here in New York City, you're going to be riding with your visor cracked open. I usually tell that to people. just a little bit to give you that additional airflow. Only problem is I'll ride with it cracked open like this, but when you're hitting bumps, it tends to drop down like that. Other cons, well, one thing when you start getting helmets and you start looking at helmets, you're going to start realizing you want something quiet. Quiet, what does that mean? Quiet means in terms of wind noise. This is what we call the neck curtain right here, right? This one is kind of like a U. Now with other quiet helmets, it's actually going to be more narrow. As a result, like in the city, when you're riding around in urban areas where you're not really building a lot of speed, great helmet. But once you hit the highway, you're going to notice that wind noise. It is a loud helmet. So another con is going to be, well, the price. But the Bell Bullitt now, well, the Bell Bullitt when I bought it back then was $600, but that's for the carbon fiber version. And I'm looking online now, and it looks like the Bell Bullets go for about $669.95. But when it's all said and done, do I love my Bell Bullitt? Yeah, I do. Like I said, I own two. Here's one and here's two. Once again, I'm only doing mostly city riding. If I decide to go out of the city, if I'm not doing urban riding, it's a fantastic choice. Wide field of vision, and it looks cool, and it definitely does the job. So if you want to get a Bell Bullitt, check out the links below. I'll provide some links below as to where you can actually purchase one. If you want to find out more information about the Bell Bullitt, a little bit more concise, more detailed, and more like technical aspects and angles and all that stuff, I'll provide a link below. And as a final thing, if you're listening, just is there anything you could do about making the helmet a little bit quieter? I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I don't know how that works. So I hope you like this review. Please like and subscribe so I can continue to make more reviews and continue to educate you and continue to just show you how it is to be a motorcycle rider here in New York City, how it is to be a retro rider here in New York City, how it is to be a daily rider here in New York City. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and please like and subscribe. I'm going to say it again. If you get a chance, like and subscribe down there. Man, I've been recording too long. It's already daytime. All right, I got to go to bed.